Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Time has been a window, and it's that time again. Time for us to catch some cheaters and see if we can find any legitimate players. As you can see, we are in Wingman. This is the 1v1 mode on Wingman, and the suspect here just sitting AFK behind the boxes. Mask is just kind of waiting for him to peek out, but the suspect doesn't seem to be doing too much of anything. Alright, the suspect is now aiming at the ground. I think that the terrorist actually just killed him while looking backwards a second ago. But the suspect is full on rage hacking as well right now. But I mean, this is pretty much what I was expecting, considering this is Wingman. And as you guys know, it's pretty much the official hacker versus hacker mode. So let's look at the minimap here. You can see number 4 running around backwards, number 3 running around backwards, the suspect running around backwards, and Sheep is playing with an R8 and looking backwards as well as these guys are coming out from Ivy. And yes, everyone's just flicking around doing 180s, 4 rage hackers right here. It would be great, Valve, if you would just give me the power to go through each one of these players and ban them all. But since that's not possible, let's go and report the suspect. Alright, first case of the day, and it's not looking too good for the anti-cheat. As for major disruption, aim assistance, that is evident beyond reasonable doubt. Vision assistance is evident beyond reasonable doubt. And other external assistance is evident beyond reasonable doubt. As for griefing, gonna go with insufficient evidence here. Let's move on to the next case. Next up, we find ourselves on the greatest map of all time, DDoS 2, but the suspect here is staring at the ground, spinning around with an auto sniper, and taking down the terrorists. Alright, this is a pretty open and shut case, and I can just go and report this. The score, of course, is 9-5, and the suspect is just making his way towards middle and taking down the terrorists. I think that at the beginning of this game, yeah, the terrorist started off by winning this game and he just full on decided to rage hack. So let's go and report him and get his account banned. Second case of the day is as easy as the first. Evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt, and evident beyond reasonable doubt. This is another case where I really think the anti-cheat AI should be able to detect this and automatically ban this kind of case, because there is no human that would play anything like this and actually get kills. Alright, so insufficient evidence on griefing. Let's move on to the next case. Next up, we find ourselves on Demirage. The suspect looks like he's been muted for communication abuse, has 33 kills and 280 damage around with an 82% headshot percentage. If this guy's legitimate, I'll eat my hat. I don't actually have a hat on, but let's just say I'm pretty sure this guy's not legitimate. You can see the interpolate is set to 0. It's supposed to help us see if he's using any kind of anti-aim. And he is able to take down Frog and Flute. It does not appear like he's using any kind of anti-aim. He's going to peek around the corner and take down Sheep, obviously blatantly wall hacking and aim locking, and using a B-hop script, so that's other external assistance, so that's the full-on trifecta. Now I can turn the interpolate back to 1 here because obviously he does not appear to be using any kind of anti-aim, but he is using everything else for the trifecta, so I'm not sure it really matters since we're going to report the same stuff anyways. Gonna be pushing aggressive here and trying to kill the guy in T-spawn. Able to get that bomb down. 2 terrorists remaining. And I'm just gonna let him finish off this round and we will go and report this. Gonna be making his way up catwalk here. There is one guy over here at connector. Making his way over towards stairs. He is able to take down Flute. And that's just gonna leave Vortex. Bomb is down in T-spawn. And the suspect here is hunting down the final terrorist. Was able to hit that nice hop through that little crouch spot in mid and take down Vortex. Let's go and report this. Now, while I am usually very critical of Valve's anti-cheat and AI anti-cheat in particular, in this situation I can understand the AI anti-cheat not being able to ban this player by itself and making it go to Overwatch. So anyways, as for major disruption aim assistance, that is evident beyond reasonable doubt. Vision assistance, evident beyond reasonable doubt, and other external assistance, evident beyond reasonable doubt. In my opinion, these are the kind of cases we should usually get in Overwatch, not full-on rage hacking cases where the guy is staring at the ground and flicking around 180 headshotting everyone. Alright, let's move on to the next case. Alright guys, let's see what we have here. The suspect, currently named Duck, has 13 kills, 64 damage around with a 61% headshot percentage. That actually doesn't sound too crazy. Look at the stat line here and go into statistics and look at Duck, or the suspect. He's actually showing up as a suspect here on the scoreboard. As you can see, looks like he isn't doing anything out of this world or out of the ordinary. They've been trading rounds back and forth throughout this game. CTs are about to win this game, and if anything, and the suspect is cheating, I guess now would be the time for him to do so. Alright, well, we can see exactly what he decided to do. He was like, we're too close to losing this. I'm gonna go full-on rage hack and make my way over here towards the A site. Two guys making their way over there through jungle. The suspect gonna peek around the corner, taking some shots, able to take down Iceberg. One more guy there, and the suspect is still just gonna hold the angle, able to take down Husky. That's gonna leave just one counter-terrorist, gonna rotate over here through Catwalk. Let's go and report this. Major disruption, aim assistance, evident beyond reasonable doubt. Vision assistance, evident beyond reasonable doubt. And other external assistance, evident beyond reasonable doubt. Statistically, he wasn't doing very well. And even though I didn't see anyone on the other team that was blatantly cheating, he decided the only way that he could bring this back was to full-on rage hack. So that's what he ended up doing on that last round. And he probably did it until they ended up winning the game. As for griefing, gonna go with insufficient evidence here. Let's move on to the next case. Well, it looks like things are gonna change up a little bit because we're going to D Inferno. While all the cases today have been really bad from an entertainment perspective, just from an anti-cheat perspective, the AI anti-cheat should be able to get every single one of these cases we've seen so far except one. I'd say all of those cases were blatant enough to the point where the AI anti-cheat should be able to ban those automatically. Alright, another case where the AI anti-cheat should be able to ban it automatically. Wow, this guy's already staring at the ground, full on using anti-aim. I'll let him get down to middle and take down one of the counter-terrorists, just so we know he's not faking it, but he's not, because if he were, he wouldn't be able to navigate like this. Guy holding from the other side of that corner, the suspect's able to take him down, and the last guy over here on Banana, getting pinched from both sides, gets taken down by the suspect. Another easy case to report, and another easy case that the AI anti-cheat should be able to ban automatically. Time for the Overwatch resolution. Evident beyond reasonable doubt, evident beyond reasonable doubt, and evident beyond reasonable doubt. As for griefing, I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. Let's move on to the next case. Back to the map D-Dust 2. No one would ever dare to cheat on this map. The suspect's got 27 kills, 178 damage around with a 70% headshot percentage, and the score is 11-3. Now, those stats are absolutely incredible. He is top fragging from his team, and he should be with stats like that. It's still the first freaking half, and he's almost dropped 30. Now, that being said, he could just be smurfing. He could be a pro-level player that is just absolutely annihilating the other team, though I'm going to have to say he is most likely cheating, and given the buy-up on the other team and his team, I'm going to say that there is a good chance that there are a few people in this game cheating. But let's start this game up and see what's going on. Alright, the suspect making his way over here towards the middle is locking onto people through those double doors and just doing damage. Able to take down Heron through that door eventually after spraying him down. Alright, the suspect is blatantly cheating. Gonna be making his way over here towards long, taking some shots towards the corner. One guy in sight, one guy in CT spawn. Last two CTs alive. Will the suspect decide to chase them down? Slowly making his way up. By the way, the interpolate is 0. That's why it's so choppy. I will fix that after this round. Pushing up over here towards the site. Diamond there. Last counter-terrorist alive. He dinks him, but his teammate's able to finish him off. Alright, I fixed the interpolate, but we have plenty of evidence here. He's using a B-hop script, a wall hack, and an aim lock. Gonna be making his way over here towards long. One guy on the right-hand side. Gonna be pushing that with a deagle. Deagle on pistol round of CT side is usually a good sign that someone's cheating as well. Wow, he is whiffing some easy shots considering how blatantly he's cheating. Gonna be making his way over here, out mid-doors, taking shots towards the terrorist, and some of those shots actually seemed like they were on target, and it just didn't hit. I think that was a Valve server issue more than anything, but yeah, it looks like his aim lock is no longer on. This round over here at long, gonna spam down Diamond a little bit, finally able to take him down, and it looks like he is gonna push through. Making his way over here towards mid. Of course, he knows that there's a guy in lower B tunnels. He was technically aimed on him through the wall before he even saw him and before his teammates spotted him out. And now he's looking at that Bison like, maybe that's a better gun. This guy does not seem to have any experience with this game. He is not a good player, and he is letting his cheats do most of the work for him. Still though, let's be honest, he has turned things down ever since that first round of the terrorist side that we saw. Looks like he's going for a hard flank here. He's going to spot one guy out in middle. He does lock onto him a little bit, but there is another guy here on Cat, and of course he knows he's there. Just watching him drop down there towards CT spawn. You can see his crosshair placement. If he didn't know there was a guy there, I'd say he has awful crosshair placement, but obviously he was aiming at that guy. Two guys over there by window, staring at him through the wall, able to lock onto him and take down Violet. One guy in tunnels, one guy in back flat, able to take down Delta. Gonna push over here towards Heron, and able to take down Heron, and that aim lock was very apparent on that final kill. And again, while this guy is very blatant, this is one of those cases where I can understand Valve not banning automatically with their AI anti-cheat. By the way, just so you guys know, saying AI anti-cheat seems to be very difficult for me to do over and over again. I don't know why. Either way, one guy pushing up catwalk, he's gonna take some shots at him, not quite able to hit him in the face, and rotating over here through CT spawn, staring at him, locking onto him, finally takes him down. It really makes me sad to see a player this awful just barely able to win with cheats. Alright, the suspect making his way over here towards long, gonna run into Diamond here. Just gonna shoot him right through the door. Why not? And flanking over here towards middle, that wall was a little bit too thick to shoot through, but it looks like Heron was interested in peeking him anyways. I would have probably ran the other direction. Suspect making his way around the corner. Gonna look over here towards site, locks onto one, locks onto the next one through the box. Wasn't able to take him down because that box is too thick. Does take down the guy over by door before pulling that deagle and locking onto Delta. His aim no longer shows those signs, but I'm turning off that aim lock like it did on that pistol round. We were watching that pistol round, I thought that he may have just not had an aim lock on for his deagle, but obviously he does now. Oh wow, he almost was able to take down everyone right there. He also did TK his teammate for a moment at the beginning of that round, so I might want to put on griefing there, though it wasn't technically malicious. Digging out, able to take down Delta, and still got 4 terrorists remaining, pushing his way up middle with the auto sniper, and he should be able to clean everyone up, no problem here. Let's go and report this after this round, because I don't think we're going to learn anything else here. We can report the full-on trifecta. Finally able to take him down. Alright guys, time for the Overwatch resolution. Let's go through this. As for main disruption aim assistance, that is evident beyond reasonable doubt. Vision assistance is evident beyond reasonable doubt. And as for other external assistance, there was just a small spot where he B-hopped. Maybe wasn't using other external assistance, but considering it was so blatant, I'm going to report it anyways because there's a good chance that his cheat package had all 3 right there. As for griefing, going to go with insufficient evidence here. He did TK his teammate once, didn't fully kill him, just shot him in the back once. Anyways guys, for the most part, all of these cases could be banned by the AI anti-cheat. Obviously, we saw a lot of full-on rage hacking. This case, however, I would say would not be one of those cases, and of course there was a case earlier that probably wouldn't fall into that, though that guy was B-hopping a lot more, so just by the rules of B-hopping, he probably should just get banned for that. Anyways guys, that's today's cases. At least we banned a lot of cheaters, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, have a great day.